Alright guys, we are here with the new King of Speed, the fastest RTR you can buy right now. The Limitless 120 8S claims a real 120 miles per hour on 8S. So how can you not be an on-road RC fan or speedrun fan and not have this in your collection? So we're going to open it up, take a look at it, and obviously we're going to do what this thing was meant to do, and we're going to speed run it. So stick around, should be fun. Alright, so already cut the tape. Let's go ahead and pull this off. So it does claim here, and we'll show this box real quick. Out of the box should be 70. With the center diff still installed and a bigger pinion, it claims 100. And then trimming the arrow, going to the supplied spool gear, and the bigger pinion should what you need to hit that 120. So debating on whether I want to even try for the 100. This thing is obviously going to be good for it. And yeah, got the blue and white. Oh, that's nice. Need all this. Take that out. And looky there. This thing is nice. Alright, here we are out of the box. And the white looks good. Looks really good. Yeah, I like this color. It's white and blue. It's a matte blue. It's real nice. Alright, let's see what's under the hood. It does come with the white hoons, which is interesting because the Limitless roller, the V2 I've been working on, came with these two, and it had one come apart at 99 miles per hour. So interesting not to go with a silver compound for something that's advertised to do 120, but we'll see what it does. And there we go. Take a look under the hood. And Spectrum 160 amp ESC dual connectors. Now what is new in this car, or for Spectrum I guess, is the this is a 1450 kV 8S motor. Their other 8S, one actually using my infraction that's 8S, is a 1250, so a little more kV in this motor here. Yeah, everything else is pretty much what you expect. I don't think there's any difference in the spring and shock setup with this car. Everything else seems to be pretty much what you get on the V2 roller side. This was being ready to run. It does have the Spectrum, the 665 steering servo. Should be pretty good. I mean, I might upgrade it to a perfect pass. I don't know. This guy, I've got one, the V2 I'm building, so not really sure what the future plans for this is, but I think I've kind of leaning in towards a bit of a collector at this point. I've accumulated at close to 50 RC cars in about 2-year period, so I'm getting to the point to where by the time I get back to driving one, it's been almost a year, and before I drive it again. And yeah, so I don't know, but this had to be in the collection. I had the X01, the previous King of Speed, if you will. So here it is. Got to have it. I already have another one. People say, well, you can build it for cheaper, or you can build one, do the same thing. That's true, but it's really nice to just say I have the fastest RTR you can buy right now in my collection, right? All right, so enough talking about it. Let's get some batteries charged. We're going to run this thing straight out the box, see what it gets, and then start doing the gearing. We may do the big pinion on the stock center diff, which that does come with a center diff, not a spool installed. They do supply you with a spool gear. I don't know off the top of my head what the tooth count is on the spur. I think it's a 34 tooth spur. I'm not sure. Let me. Alright, so I had to look it up real quick. But this comes with a 34 tooth spool. That's optional. It's a 32 tooth pinion. It's a 46 tooth center diff that's currently installed. So that's a pretty pretty big drop. Almost going to be 1-to-1 gearing when we go for the big speed numbers. You also get some hand tools with this as well. So that's a nice, was probably a 2.5 and a 2, or maybe 1.5 and a 2 millimeter there. There's some batteries for the controller. Speaking of which, it's the DX3, but I like to actually put the Limitless on there. That's going to make things a little easier for you guys that have a lot of Spectrum transmitters, and yeah, this one kind of differentiates itself. So that's a nice little touch. But all right, enough chatting about it. Let's get on right. Alrighty, out here, empty mall parking lot, straight out of the box. I suspect this will be a pretty uneventful pass. Stock gearing. It says, 70. I expect probably mid 70s. Wouldn't be surprised with upper 70s, to be honest with you. But we'll see. Make sure the trim's okay. Just to trim just a little bit. That seems pretty good. Alright, got two CNHL 120C Racing Series batteries. Should have plenty of juice. There's not really be a concern with the stock gearing. Alrighty. Yep. Uneventful. Alright. See what the lie detector said. Can't even see it so bright out here. Stop. Read it. 78. Well, almost 80. Alright, we're gonna make one more pass, and then we're gonna put get the big gear in it. And back up. Start. Alright. Yeah, that speed doesn't surprise me at all. Bottoming out just a little bit, but like I said, it's not the smoothest ground out here. That's why I stopped running here. But if anything goes beyond 90, I have to go out somewhere else. Brakes aren't very good on this thing. Brake rate's all the way up. Alright, I expect that to be same mile per hour. Stop. Read it. Yep, 78. Alright, it's time to put the bigger gear in it and go faster. Alright, after a very uneventful, very successful first outing, out of the box, 78 miles per hour. Pretty much what I expected out of this thing. So we're going to go ahead and jump right to the spool and bigger pinion with the amount of time I have and where I have to go now to run this thing for in excess of 100 miles per hour. I don't have the time to make multiple trips. So I'm just going to go right to the big gearing and do the arrow. So the front, I'm just going to take off altogether. I'm not going to trim it down. In the rear, I'm not going to trim that one. I actually have one off my other Limitless that I've built, so I'm just going to trim this one down and run it. I have no doubt this thing will do well over 100 with just a bigger pinion on. I have no reason to doubt it wouldn't, but I'm just interested to see how close, or if we can exceed or hit the 120 this thing is advertised to do. So we'll remove the center brace, we'll slide this motor out, pull this pinion off, pull this out, get the center diff out, get this spool in, and then go out and see what this thing's going to do, guys. Alright, so pretty substantial difference here, going from a 46 tooth spur to a 34 tooth spool. So yeah, that's going to make a significant difference for sure. Pretty straightforward change here. Alright, we are trimmed up. Got the winglets off the front, all the gearing's installed. Let's hopefully we can get a good smooth pass in. Alright, start it up. It's warm today. Should have a little more range with this. Alright, I'll do a slow build up. Don't know if this one will have a issue with the ESC cutting out or not. Oh, spun around. I almost got to do a stop, but it spun around. I don't know if it's on its wheels or not. Nah, it's in the grass. Alright, gotta go get it. Okay guys, it just gone from the grass. It was almost stopped and then just kind of darted off to the side. No harm, no foul. Let's see. Took me a little bit to try to get to 100% throttle. But let's see. 110. 110 right out the gate. Alright. Let's take it back down and run it again, see if we can get into it a little quicker. All right, here we go for attempt number 2. 110 to beat. I think we can do better. So let's keep it straight. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, kind of cut out a little bit. Hold on, let me back it back up. That little delay in the throttle there might be kind of getting on the edge of range. All right. ESC cut out. Went out of range. There we go. Safely on the side of the road. All right, let's go get it. But ESC definitely cut out on that one. Got into it quicker, but yeah, I might have picked up. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I was able to just kind of let it get to the side of the road, so I didn't keep going. But yeah, ESC definitely cut out. Let's see if we did any better. I think we did, maybe a little bit. 116. That's yeah, that's what my my 6S Limitless is doing. Well, the only thing I know to do is one more attempt at it and just kind of try to pin it. I don't know. I'm gonna try to pin it sooner. I guess let me try that. But I don't know if it's gonna take it or not. Let's give it a shot though. All right, attempt number 3. I'm just gonna try to pin it a little quicker. Either it's gonna go faster or the ESC is gonna cut out again. I'm thinking the ESC is gonna cut out again. But It's definitely the fastest RTR. No question about that. I just want to see 120. Alright. Oh, come on. There it goes. Nope. Yeah. It's done. That's all it has. Well, looks like 116 is it. Which, saying that like I'm disappointed. That's awesome. That's awesome. Pretty happy about that. I got to come out here again, top off the batteries, and try to get that 120. We will do that. We will see this car again for sure. All right, guys. So there you have it. The fastest RTR you can buy today. And a lot of people may ask why. I say, why not? Traxxas had that title for what, 15 years now. 2010 is when the XO1 came out, and to be honest, I mean, it's really easy to do with this platform. So why not go ahead, take the title, and people are going to swap the electronics or buy the roller and do whatever they want anyway. But now, you know, they have the title. I would like to see a back and forth. I don't anticipate we will. I don't think Traxxas is interested in building 125 mile an hour, 130 mile per hour RTR, but you know, you can always hope, right? Anyway, very impressed with this thing. I have no doubt that maybe on a better day or whatever, it could do the 120. We did the 116. Very happy with that. The car's pretty stable. Probably a little more stable than the roller I've been working on, so need to work on that. But let me know what you think about this car, guys. I'm a fan. I like it. Looks great. Goes good. Let me know what you think. See you in the next one.